Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the Not Pron Riddle, where we try to solve the hardest riddle on the internet. A riddle that has been solved by less than 60 people in 14 years with just my wits, this yellow notebook, and your helps in the comments. So last time we got to this very strange level that is apparently case sensitive, according to the title here. And we know it's Europe, we know it's upside down, and we know for some reason this horrible laugh plays when the gets loaded. Just wanted to bring that up because when I loaded it up before I started the stream, scared me. Scared me a little bit. So I just wanted to bring all the things that we already know back up, and then we'll get started. Mwahaha to you, sir, Mr. Stormer. So here's what we got. Feel good. Bring up the old page source. Nothing really interesting here. You lose is the name of that MP3. The name of the image is pins.jpg. And that's pretty much all we got going on in the source code. So we have since... Google is here, right? Yeah, so there's also some Googling that needs to be done, clearly. So we flipped it over in Paint, and there it is flipped over. Let me zoom in a little bit. Recovered. Always zooms in just a little too much, but I'm going to try it. See, too much. Too much zoom in. All right, so we need to figure out what these countries are. And like we were talking about last episode, I know it's Europe, but I need to know what the countries are. The pins look like they are very deliberate, so they are probably all cities, and maybe that's important. And Patrick on YouTube mentioned that maybe the first letter of every city that has a pin in it is the password to get us through things. Unless it's just Europe, I can try just Europe. I haven't God damn it! I hit Google. Nobody can know about me playing Cookie Clicker. No. Get out of here, Google. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at Google Maps. I'll try Europe too, see if that happens. Wow, I'm really impressed at how you found that out. It took me a while because of all the periods to get to the not, and I thought he was proud of me. Modzilla seems very slow to start. Just gonna check the page source here. Who knows? Okay. So we have tried. I spelled Europe way wrong. Thanks! Thanks, Google Maps. What? No. Go to Europe. There we go. Spin the earth a bit. Cool. Alright, so now we can identify these countries, which is nice. So let me get some blank scrap paper here. Actually, I have some notes here. Those are notes on a Simpsons episode of Stay Doomed, which is live now. It's on the 22 short films about Springfield. Alright. Gonna have to cover up the chat a bit, I think, but all right, we're gonna have to start with a system here. So let's bring up Paint first. Paint, where are you? All right, let's get rid of this exit for a moment. I thought Hans Mole Man was 30. He's 31, and I apologize to everyone. All right, let's number these real quick. 1, 2, 3. Man, these are too big. This is 4. Move this a little bit here. This one will be 5 here. 6. I'm really curious about this car. There's this weird, like, might be a little bit hard for you guys to see, but there's definitely this weird car cartoon. Need to figure out what that's about. 6, 7. All right, so we're gonna label all these pins. This way, we can make a list of what assigns to what in our notes. 8. There's a lot of these. This is 9. It's an old video game from a point-and-click adventure? Can't pinpoint it, Jeff? Ten. Make up here 11. Maybe it's a connect the dots. Maybe that's exactly what I should be doing. 12. 13. 14. 15. Ooh. And finally 16. So there's 16 of them. That's interesting. Okay. Nope. Missed a bunch over here. $17 and $18. Cool. So now that we know that, let's try to assign each one of these in my notes. These are the old coordinates from Minesweeper. I'll get rid of those. Keep the musical notes for now. 1, 2, 3. And 17 and 18. All right, so let's figure out what these countries are, and maybe the cities as well. All right, so switching back and forth from Google Maps, it's gonna be fun. All right, so the first one is clearly Portugal. I'd like to zoom in a bit. Is that something I can do, please? What if I do this? I've broke the earth. What happened? There we go. Alright, so we got Portugal. Then we have Spain is 2. Spain, it's in front of me and I can't spell it. Hurtful. I hate it. I hate it so much. Then this big one is 3, and 4 is this little guy. So I don't know my countries. I'm not good at this, so it's gonna take a while, guys. Feel good. Jeff's already doing one. Is there one in the bottom right corner? Did I miss one? Oh, I did miss one. Good eye, Jeff. I know this is wrong, but I'm putting the country... Oh! Huh. Actually started to almost exactly where it needs to be. Alright, so there's 19 of them. Interesting. Alright. I know it's wrong to do country first, but I'm going country first just because it may be that we need the country first. Like, I identify the country first, and then we can figure out if we're off a little bit on... Look, I'm just going country first, alright? Inverness. I wonder if these are the names of cars or something. All right, let's continue. I'll do this just in case Jeff talks to me. All right. Thank you. And so I'm looking at this big in here. Where is my thing? Ugh. So that's France, and then what is this? That's not Germany, right? Germany's bigger. This. Give me in there. Can't see anything. That's Belgium. It's France, then Belgium. Geography, kids. Wait. That's not the Magic School Bus, was it? Because I was about to make a Magic School Bus joke, and I was like, wait a minute. Well... It might be the Magic School Bus. Right on the Magic School Bus. No. Feel good. Stop it. I hate it. All right, paint. And so 5 is the tiny one, and then 6 is above it. So yeah, this tiny guy. So 6 is the Netherlands. Luxembourg. All right, so that's Luxembourg. Number 8. Wait, did I fuck this up? I think I fucked this up. 5 is Luxembourg, okay. I'm starting to think that it might be the cities. Because we already found... No, Ireland and Inverness. Alright, so... Because I'm worried if we are supposed to be taking the first letters and spelling something. Haven't gotten many nouns. Haven't gotten many vowels. So it's going to be hard to spell something. It's... I think I pronounced that pretty well. Number 8. Number 8 is the guy up here. This is number 8 here. And then 9 is this big one, which I believe is Germany. And then 10 appears to be in Italy. I know one. I know that's Italy. It's a boot. So 8, then pretty sure that's Germany, but I'm going to check. That is Germany. That's Denmark. Goosh. My chair sucks. I'm getting a new one. So let's check out where we are. Whew. And then 11's up there, and 12 is next to Italy. Man, I probably did a terrible job numbering this. 7 is Switzerland? Did I screw that up? Oh, yeah, I never actually fixed it. You're right. Thank you. It's also spelled wrong. Alright, so we gotta find 11, and then 12 is this guy. This guy. So 12 is Austria. Where? And it's Norway. 11 is Norway. Is that pin like right here? On Oslo? I don't think it is. Trying to compare. Ah, it's not on Norway, it's in Sweden. It's definitely Sweden, that's my bad. It's also the goal is also to spell as many countries wrong as possible. Interesting. So that brings us to 12. Where 12 is Austria. 13's above it. 14's above it. Go do laundry, Jeff. We'll keep you warm here. We'll keep your brain. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. Brain's not working today. So it would be... And then Poland, Czechia, and then Poland. Unless that's a pre-split map, which I will double check after I write this for some reason. Poland. This was actually that's how it's spelled. Prague, I've been there. I've been to their airport. Right. So let me look back. Just make sure that the Czech Republic is still separated in this map. Hold on. I can do this. Oh. Damn it. Pop up. Yeah, it looks like it's split because 16. Looks like 16 will be Slovakia. Right? That's the split there. Not quite in the same. Let's see if I can. Oh, fuck it. I'm so bad at this shit. Alright. You move the world. Alright, so there's the split right above Austria. Yeah, that's right. Alright, so it's split. So 16 is Slovakia. Alright. Now all we need is 15 and we've completed the list. Oh, I forgot there was a 19, but I added it. Calm down. 15 is up here. Which is Finland. Finland. Find land. Finland. All right, Finland, and then finally we got to take a look at something like down here. So maybe like Greece. Huh. This is the first time I've looked at a map. I performed in Greece. I did an international tour because I'm very famous. And I flew into Paris, and then we had to fly to Prague, and then we flew to Greece. Kind of on the way. Not the most direct way. It'd be much better if we flew over. Stop maybe in Rome. And now we find out what this last one is. Paint. Yeah, that's Greece. That is super Greece. Yeah, Greece is the word that you've heard. Alright, so taking the first letter of all these countries, and we only have one vowel. No, we have two vowels. No, we have a couple vowels. Alright. So it's not impossible. It's unlikely, but it's not impossible that that's something. P, S, F, Belgium, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Switzerland, Denmark, Germany, Italy, Sweden, Austria, Czechia, Poland, Finland, Slovakia, which is spelled wrong, Ireland, Scotland, and Greece. Scramble. See, it doesn't... there's no... If there was... I need one that will use all letters, so Control C. See if we can find another anagram cracker. This is more for Scrabble. Anagram solver. Come on. Where's Sands when I need him? He likes the jungle. Show offensive words. Yeah, show them. Any offensive words in here? I'm going to try this. Using all letters. Find anagrams. Find anagrams. No results found. All right. I mean, Ireland and Austria were the only vowels, right? In Italy, so there should be two I's. Is this wrong? Do I not have all the letters? P, S, F, B, L, N, S, D, G, I, S, A, C, P. Oh, it stopped at P for some reason. F, S. Oh, no. It's making me have to work on my own. All right, so I think this is super unlikely. So let's stop bothering with this. I want to know about this car. So, cartoon car. Is that it? Did it come up first? Is that the goddamn car? I think that's the car. It's got this weird mouth, eyes, and like an eyebrow here. That is not the car. It was very similar. How to draw a cartoon car. All these cars are very similar. All right. So in terms of cities, we have, Jeff, you were nice enough to give me the one for Ireland and Scotland. So let me copy this real quick. Scotland, Inverness. What if I add car to this? Cars. No. I don't want to rent a car. I just want to know if you like made cars. Is Inverness like a type of car? Because that would be super cool. No. Not getting me anywhere. Alright, let's figure out all these goddamn cities. We start with paint. So it's like right at the edge there in Portugal. Right at the edge. Let's see if I can find a city. It's like right here though. In this area. It's not what I... Please stop doing whatever you're doing. Zoom in and see like what's the first city that they're like, yo, this is an important city. I don't know, guys. I'm starting to have doubts about this whole plan. Just because this cartoon map is not the most exact I've ever seen. Like, minus cutting this out and, like, sticking it over Europe so I can be absolutely sure of the exact point where that pin is. This is going to be a lot of guessing and checking. Jeff, you did Ireland and Scotland. How exact were they? Right here at the freaking edge. Could you drive to all these no, you couldn't. Right? You couldn't drive to all these locations. Because Ireland is a... I'm too zoomed in to look around. Yeah, Ireland is an island. Like, you can't drive from France to there. So I thought maybe it had something to do with like a road trip or something like that. Inspect. I got another idea. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted at all. I'm gonna look through here since I opened it, but this is a rare place for clues. Car. The laser got it. The laser got it. I think this is referring back to level 50. I think I was supposed to guess car first, and they were like, no, laser. Do laser. Feel good. Oh, okay. Info. Media. Have we done this yet? Have we gone to this? What if I win, though? I lose. I win. Stop it. Stop it. Sick of your crap. You lose. Nothing. It's gonna laugh. So, miss anything in the chat? Move this away real quick. Pardon me as I yawn. So we found all the countries. That's not really helping us much. I don't think these countries really have anything in common. I mean, there's 19 of them, so it's going to be hard to limit them to one thing they all have in common, besides being in Europe. Wait a minute. Hold up. Something's wrong here. Is that really in Scotland? Yeah, that's more in Scotland. All right, I thought maybe it was in England, but I was wrong. All right. I mean, let's look at Greece. Maybe I can find that one a little bit better than Portugal. So it's like right there. It's like here, right? Would you say it's right there? Would you? Would you say it? No, it's a little bit lower than that. It's like, oops. It's like more here-ish. Yeah, there's not like a real, unless it's this. Is it Mount Olympus? Are they all mountains? Because, like, if you look at the paint picture. Like, there's the bay here. I don't want... Let me have a freaking cursor. There, you can see the white pencil a little bit better. There's that bay right here, and then it's a little bit out from the bay. The situation at the moment, Stormer, is these don't seem to be lining up with major cities. I tried it with Portugal, and there's nothing like really in that exact spot that's like a pronounced city. So I decided I was going to work backwards. So if I went with 19 here, and I'm looking at this, it seems like, because there's the bay, maybe it's pointing us towards Mount Olympus. Because there's not really a major big Greek city near that. Like, it's not where Athens is. It's not where Crete is. Crete's way off. It's not Delphi or things like that. Like, so I'm gonna Mount Olympus. With a question mark and a misspelling. Alright, let's try another one. Let's do France. Let's do France. I know we're just jumping around out of order for no reason, but let's do France. France is at least a country I'm more familiar with in terms of importance. So it's alright, so we're gonna come down to about there, about even there, and then midway that way. Alright, so let's see where that is. Zoom it out. So it's about there. Right? That seems about right. See if that leads us to a mountain. I don't know now. Because there's the little hangy bit. There's that little fat part. See that little fat part's right there. There's that little fat part here. And there's like this little straight part. And then right here it like juts out a smidge. Like just a smidge. And then it looks like the pin's in line with that little bit of jut out. But it's not the best freaking map, so it's hard to tell. There's a little fat part, and then again right there, maybe a little lower, right there. So let's zoom in. Whoa. Limoges? That looks about right for me. I'll add that in, just trying to think about it. Zoom in there a little more. Zoom in there a little more. There's 2 wildlife parks. There's a bunch of wildlife. Look at these parks. Alright, I'm gonna try just randomly guessing these and see what, like, maybe each one that I go to, it'll take me to a page that has a clue on it. So oh, it does say case sensitive, so maybe I did want to try just mountain. Mountains. Mount Olympus. Mount Olympus is like the one I feel the most secure about, so. Nose really itches, guys. I'm sorry. Pins. You know what this is? It's a map. Maybe it's just map. No. You ready for laughter? Alright, let's try Spain. Spain was one we didn't try. Portugal seems to be a bust for now. But we'll take a look at Spain and see if that gets us anywhere. Oy vey, this is a rough one, gang. So Spain, Spain's like in the middle of the freaking country. So there's this little fat bit here, little fat bit there. It's at the top of that fat bit, comes straight across, right about there. Lines up with like a little tiny jut out here. That's what we're looking for in Spain. Let's see if we can find that in Spain. Yo, Spain. Zooming out. Guys, once again, Adrian Peterson, healthy. Awesome. He's going to be real important to my fantasy team this week. Thanksgiving, big games. There's got to be people who do live streams of fantasy football, right? That's don't do that. Oh, well, that looks... No. I was going to say it looks like it's Madrid, but... No, see, there's that fat bit I was talking about, and then it's out from there. Like, I think it's lower than Madrid. Yeah, we'll use France as kind of like a line when we do this. Where is paint? So here's France. See, if I cut down straight from France, it's before that. Okay. And then using this little fat bit here, it's like a little bit below that fat bit. A little bit below that fat bit. Madrid is big dough. That's a good point. So going off this, see, I lined it up. It lined up almost perfectly here and here. It's more like there. Like, Madrid's not that big. Like, this is... If it's supposed to be Madrid, I think that pin is way friggin' off. Paint. So it's a little bit before... Yeah, it's a little bit before that bit. And then it's in line with that bit. Same logic here. There's also the issue that the world's round. So, like... Get out of the way. That's a more accurate layout, so it actually is more this is getting more in line with Madrid, but still like see now that I've done that, because it's not a flat surface, I gotta look at it like it's a friggin' ball. That's right, Earth is round. I'm saying it. Earth round. I'm a round earther. Let's go back to paint. I think through manipulation I can make this be Madrid. I really think I can. So, let's say it's Madrid. It's not even come close to spelling it right. Did I spell it right? I don't know. Madrid, yes. I should try to line this up with the image I have as best as possible when doing this. It's pretty lined up, right? It's pretty close. It's just I'm closer to the other map. Yeah, I think it's Madrid. All right. Let's figure out Belgium. Zoom out a bit, actually, so I can try to actually get it closer to. If I can put a car underneath here, it would really help. Belgium. So it looks like Belgium's a little heart. It's a little heart. It's in the middle of the heart and a little bit down. A little bit down, like right off this coast here. Straight down off that coast. Just a little bit. So that would be... right off this coast here, like about there. Right there. Belgium. Sweet. Brussels. It's totally Brussels. I spelled it wrong. Are there all types of sprouts? I'm losing my mind. And I don't have a lot of time left to stream, so... gain a lot of information here. Whether it's helpful remains to be seen. 5. It's like dead center of Luxembourg. Anything good in Luxembourg? Yeah, it continues to be Brussels. Is it the M in Luxembourg? Is it Luxembourg City? It might be Luxembourg City. I don't know. That's actually kind of seems a bit low. Let's take a look at my picture. Alright, I think Luxembourg, we're going to just go with Luxembourg. City. Just in case, just to remind myself that I didn't just write the word twice like an idiot. I spelled it wrong though, and that's fine. To the Netherlands. Up here, the Netherlands. Is it Amsterdam? Show me Amsterdam! I don't know. Like, it doesn't have that, like, body of water here. Which is kind of throwing me. It makes sense that it's Amsterdam, right? If I had to guess a city in the Netherlands, and probably Amsterdam. Is there another famous city? Yeah, but it seems like it's more over here. No, not over here. It's over here. Right? Yeah, it seems like it's almost in... That's 9. It seems like it's more in Germany. Like... Because the pin, I think, actually crosses this line. Yeah. So there's the line into Germany. It's like right there. I probably shouldn't have put the 6 right on freaking top of it, but... Look at it upside down for a moment. Yeah, it's super, like, there. It's more of a coastal city. Yeah, it's like, it looks like it's more here. So we're going to go with that. Now, we're running into the exact same issue of none of this, like, M, L, B, G. Like, the only vowel we have is possibly O for Olympus. Ugh. I've just had an idea. There's something that we're missing about this whole thing, and it's this part. You know what the name of that sound was, right? You lose. What could you possibly be losing? I think it's a game of Risk. My neighbor is blasting electric music right now. Oh, everything is broken up into tiny little sections. This would make sense for there to be pins in. I think this is what we're looking at. Because more importantly, look at the shitty version of the boot of Italy. Let's see if that matches. Not really. Answer that question is not really. Also, are these islands here? Those islands are here. Stormer's got a weird idea. I also just had a weird idea. When you pointed to the page title when going to refresh it, partially because I've been thinking of it a lot, case-sensitive capital letters, capitals. 3 capitals so far. That's an interesting idea. Like, not all of them are important, just the ones that are capitals are important. That's an interesting way to go about this. which pins are capitals. That's another way to go. So we got three pretty good theories. We have four theories right now. One, find the cities for because 3 have been capitals so far, and 3 of anything is usually intentional. That's a good point. So here's the 4 ideas we have right now. Woo! Here's the 4 ideas we have here, wrestling fan. We find out all the pins and where the pin locations are. We use that information to make a code word. We find all the pins and only count the ones that are capitals for the countries. We find all the pins, find which ones are capitals, and then only use those countries to make a code word. 4, we find where the pins relate to on a game of Risk. Those are our 4 current theories here. I really like the Risk idea just because you lose Risk, things like that. Also, these are bigger areas. So, finding a pin that hits a city, very difficult. Finding the pin that hits a broad area of a map here in Risk seems much more possible. But the thing that's killing me about this idea is the boot. The boot looks nothing like the boot. It all comes down to Italy. The boot looks. This is a jank ass boot here, and that's a nice boot. Unless perhaps it's just a different game of Risk. Let me actually go back. There was another. Here's the simple Europe. Simple cards of Europe, yeah. Alright. Risk Classic only has 3 European countries in the mainland. Oh yeah, this is the Risk that's just Europe. So what's just Risk look like? It says Risk Europe. That says Risk Europe. Just want to view the image. Yeah, that's way different. Alright, so I'm going to try a few things. I'm basically going to ask for confirmation from the game. Capitals. That's not getting me anything. I'll actually spell it the other way. Capitals. Nothing. Nothing. I forget if I did capital, just... Ah! All right. You ready for the laugh? That jank-ass boot. Feel good. I mean, how good is the boot in reality compared to reality? It's pretty good. It's a pretty good map. All right, so there's our current theories. Is it the Capitals? What are these pins? Is it a game of Risk? Things I don't know. So, unfortunately, that's where we have to end the stream for the day. While we didn't progress to the next level, I think we're making some good progress in just gaining information about this very odd picture. So I'll leave you with just a few things that we're thinking about here when it comes to this level. Things we know. The laugh is called You Lose. The picture is called Pins. This is clearly Europe. It's upside down. I don't know if that's something we're completely ignoring, is the fact that it was presented to us upside down. There is a cartoon car underneath Europe for some reason. And we know that this requires Google, so there's more to this that requires research for us to solve this one. What are the pins? Are the pins capitals? And does it have anything to do with the board game Risk? Because it's called You Lose. Those are all our theories. Be sure to leave your theory in the comments below. And, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, you know what? Why don't you share this one? If someone else you think would be interested in helping out, share it with a friend. And maybe they'll come up with something that we haven't thought of. So, thanks to Jeff Stormer for coming and playing with us here today. You could join us every Thursday, other than Thanksgiving, where we play the Not Pron Riddle. It is the quest to level 79. So, be sure to join us every Thursday at 3:45-ish. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Boop!